Hey everyone, and welcome back to BMX News Live, a weekly live BMX news show where I talk about everything that happened in the previous week in the world of BMX that I think you guys might care about. So with that being said, holy cow, we have 30 people tuning in from the jump. I love it. So thank you all for tuning in. Let's give some shout outs to some people in the chat. We got Travis S in the chat. First person here today. That's awesome. He beat Sean today. We have Adam Ortiz talking about his new fit shortcut frame that he put together. We'll see a picture of that later. The Ingiminator. Who else is here? Kevin Zuba, Todd, Ohio MTB. Whoa, he changed his name. Todd _ Latif. I never know how to pronounce your last name. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Old Fat Guy BMX Stoney is here. Tiffany Glass, Kevin Morehouse, Eric Stahl, Wooden Foot, Kevin Jackson, Bill Doe. Wisconsin is here. Brooke is also here. Don't know who did it, but someone gifted me a membership. Thank you so much. There it is. You get the custom emojis. And how could we not continue without saying thank you to Kurt Rowell of Champion BMX, a BMX mail order from out in Washington. And it's cool because he supports Jeff Mead. And y'all know we love Jeff Mead. So thank you to him for the $20 super chat. And with that, you can support Jeff Mead yourself with the discount code JEFF10, GEOFF10 discount code. Look at that. So, holy crap, we got 50 people in here. That's crazy. Thank you guys for tuning in every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Adam Ortiz just gifted a membership. Thank you, Adam. One gifted. Boom. Thank you, sir. I think there's like automatic ways to do that, but I'm just not smart enough to figure those out. But I wanted to do a quick thing because we got through the intro and we got everything else. A new thing is this Launch Hydrate. This is a sports hydration drink, focus and rapid hydration. If you guys want to see the ingredients, there they are. You can pause it. You can do whatever you need to do, but it also has cognizant in it. And we're going to use this to launch into the news. Cheers. Yo, holy crap. You guys are crazy today. Let's get into it. Before that, though, I guess I have to give a big old thank you to Brian Lang and Adam Ortiz for just sending another super chat thing in here. Brian Lang, $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. Man, I said we were going to launch into the news, but we haven't even been able to yet. Adam Ortiz sent a $5 super chat too. Jesus, Murphy. I appreciate all you guys. But we need to get into the news. Shout out to Bryce Tryon on getting married yesterday. Look at that. Shout out to Bryce Tryon. He repping Alienation as well. So I need to get to this first slide because I can't just sit here and talk about all this stuff with this in the background. Davey Watson, Ride in Peace, 1988 to 2025. We got the news this week that unfortunately Davey Watson passed away. And there's some words up here on our BMX as well as some photos. And these photos are from Jeff Z as well as the words. They're also on his Instagram page. Everyone was sharing about this and the impact, and on not only personally people sharing about their impact that they got from him, but also on BMX as a whole. It's a bummer to see this kind of stuff. It really sucks when it happens. It's a part of life and something that we're going to have to deal with moving forward. Just in general, it happens over time and it never gets any easier. So condolences to all the family and friends who knew Davey, never got to meet him. Just a really big legend in my eyes with the way everybody talks about him and to see his riding. So yeah, hopefully everybody's doing all right with that. Sucks to see it, really does. Moving on from there, Stony, old fat guy BMX, just sent in a $5 shit. You guys are crazy. You gotta let me get into the news, man. I'm trying to talk about BMX and news, and y'all are making me do ads for you. Hashtag ad. So, the Bloom BMX Ride Like a Girl weekend at Woodward went down 2 weekends ago now, and it was a really fun time. I was there on Friday evening, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad leaving. It was a really awesome time, and everyone was just stoked. So, I have the video linked below, and you can read a little bit more about the event, as well as some of the sponsors on this page. And watch the video. It's over 30 minutes long. I filmed some stuff Friday evening. It wasn't a lot, so I don't know if it's gonna end up being its own dedicated video. I don't know if I have enough for that or not, but there will be a video at some point with something in it from that Friday. Champion BMX says, hug your friends, call your friends, check up on your friends, remember your friends, even if they are doing other things than BMX. Go watch the Shola video. Shola, I don't want to. My pronunciation could not be worse. Oh, God, I'm disappointed in myself. Sacramento X Games got canceled? What? No way. Really? Whoa, it's not on their website at all now. Is that right? Let's do a little Google searching. This is definitely BMX news. Postponed. Planned in the summer 2026. So the organization could completely focus on planned 2026 launch of new competition platform, the X Games League. Dang, that sucks. There's no, like, date for it or anything. That's a bummer. Big bummer. Let's see. You were close enough. Well, hopefully something else. I don't know. Like, hopefully it means that they do get to put the proper attention on the things that they need to, right? Yo, what the hell is that, Stony? I'm gonna get through a couple more things before I address that, because that is, I don't even know what to say about that. Anyways, another highlight here at the beginning of the news is the jam that Reed Stark is helping organize in Asheville, or near Asheville, North Carolina. So it's a free event to the public. You can find more. I'll have this post linked in the description down below, and I'm sure there's more info out there on Reed's Instagram page, but I wanted to make sure you guys saw that because it's happening tomorrow in North Carolina. If you're in the area or surrounding areas at all, it looks like there's a ton of people showing up, and the park that it's at looks like so much fun. So there's that. Let's keep going here. Let's at least get to the videos and talk about one video before we get back into the shilling and ads. Michael Dixon for Dig BMX, or in collaboration with Dig BMX. Michael Dixon, dude, is got some. He's brave. He's very brave. Doing tail whips like this and giant truck drivers and stuff that he does in this video is so damn good. And burly at that. This video is awesome. He does like a tooth hanger to whip, right? Let's, right here. Yeah, dude, that's a tooth hanger up a rail to tail whip. Are you serious? And it's only 2 minutes long. So go watch this video. There's hammers in it. Everything is really, really good. And it's one to watch. It might be the video of the week to watch. Just saying. All right, let's get back to this. Champion BMX with another $5 added to the super chat, saying Stony for President 2028. Let's go. Stony for President would be, it would be something. And the world would be probably a better place with Stoney being president, but I don't know if Stoney's anxiety would allow him to be president. And then we had another one from Stoney that says hashtag Brant for Pope 2025. What does that even mean? I know one thing. It means that I've reached my super chat goal. So the shield shades and the shield chain are on. And we'll give you guys a little happy dance. Happy dance for everyone. No, YouTube, I will not insert ads while people are watching my news. How about that? Seen people can't be Pope. Oh, Jesus, that's funny. I didn't mean the Jesus pun. What's up, Jeff Mead? I'm just glad that you're here. Champion, he will body slam the competition. As in, Stoney being president will body slam the competition. How funny. We have 50 people in here again. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's keep going. Michael Dixon video, awesome. Worth a watch. Might be video of the week. And we have a chat from Victoria disguised as me saying RAR XD. That's funny. Let's go. Thank you for making that happen, JR. So we have another video here from Andy McGuire, Radical Sabbatical. 2 words that you never would have thought would be rhymed together. But this video was awesome. Stoney equals President Camacho. That's kind of what I was thinking whenever I was saying that. But I thoroughly enjoyed this. The riding is really good. There's a lot of variety in here from a bunch of different people. We got all of these riders right here. Let me put my green screen shirt so you can read it. And genuinely just enjoyed watching this one. So I think you should watch it too, especially if you haven't heard of any of these people. There's some good stuff in there. Then we have a promo from Nathan Goring for the Nathan Go-Ring Sprocket. How hilarious. Stoney equals President Camacho, then Janice Camacho says hello in the chat. How funny is that? What whole video did I watch? Kurt, which video are you asking about? Hey, what coaster are you riding again real quick? I'm gonna get one within a week. The Alienation Venus, as Kurt just said, thank you for answering before I even could. So anyways, the Go Ring Sprocket promo is here, and this is so fun because the genuine stoke that is within this dude as he's talking about this new sprocket is infectious. Is so fun. On the internets, you watched a whole web video? Yes, I did. I didn't watch all of the videos in the news this week, but I did watch those couple, and I watched this one. And he bashes his guard sprocket off of things, and it was fun. Jeff Mead in the chat shilling his champion BMX code. Too funny. Next up, we've got Concrete Paradise with Jack Henneke, William Jorgensen, or yes, Kevin Bass. This video is good if you can get past the 4-minute on repeat song that, I don't know about you guys, but just bore into my brain. And it was like, it was a frequency like a dog whistle or something. Other than that, riding is all really, really great. And Jack Henneke does a fakie pole jam to bar spin to fakie in this. Now let's build you up to watching a whole BMX DVD. I watched, was it Standard Domination with Trevor the other week? We watched the whole thing before we went and ate breakfast. There you go. Video's good. Soundtrack gave me a headache, but that's okay. Shilling code Jeff 10 on Champion. I already did that, Stoney. But thank you. And Jeff say thank you too, because it'll probably work. Wow. Look at this shilling going on in the chat. Champion BMX says, if someone uses Jeff's code this weekend, I'll send a gift in the package. Look at that. Help your friends. Help your friends. I tell them about that. Then tell them about this. Somebody gets a free gift and saves some money. It's like the chain's doing its job. Then we've got Kurt Schmidt coming in. Jesus, Murphy, you guys. Wait, Kurt Schmidt has his own. Remember? Kurt Schmidt at the top of the screen gets his own ticker. Next video, don't get got in Watts. Malice where? So this one features a bunch of people, not even just the riders on this list down here. There are more than that in here, but Andy Garcia, R.E.A. Levinson, Bethany Hedrick, Isan Bogosian, Jeff Zielinski, Jordan Godwin, Linda Grabner, Malice Ware, Pat Frayne, Riley Smith. This was a fun one to watch. Just some pro riders killing it at a skate park, having fun. And the variety of riding in here was great. Are you going to Richmond in May? I do not know yet. So, another video worth watching. Then we got the Profile Racing Launch Box Spring 2025 with clips of all of the crew, or some of the crew. Who all's in here? I know there's going to be a list. No, there's not a list. Yes, there is a list. I can't talk. Look at that whole list. Edited by Matt Copeland. Given filming credit. Chad DeGroot, Billy Woodfin, Johnny Del Poso, Ryan Torrance, Dave Zofko, Terry Adams, Alex Tate, Alessandro Barbaro, Gervais Rousseau, Jared Eberwine, Dylan Kikowski, George Manos, Duda Penzo, Sebastian Grusinger, Kevin Verbeek. Oh my God, these names. Oh, Jesus. Isaac Venn, Mickey Gaidos, Dre Tilly, Phil Aller, Dave Zacco twice, Drew Jackson, Shane Leeper, Ryan Torrance again, Kent Pearson, Tyler Lamb, Dan Conway, and Dylan Leeper. Hot dog! Stoney is the best. Thank you for the shill. Matt Copeland is a love bug. I could agree with that. Matt Copeland's awesome. One of the most cultured person that I've ever met in my entire life. We need a shirt, shilling is love. That's funny. Let's keep going here. So the videos are getting longer at this point. I need to take a drink. So the videos are getting longer at this point, and we have Matrix, the No Fate crew. So it's over 22 minutes, and it's of this crew, a couple names in here that I do recognize, and that you'll probably recognize too. So if you want a longer video to watch this week, this is what you're going to want to check out. So go hit play. Streets, in the streets. Matrix A? I don't know, man. I am not liable for any mispronunciations, okay? Matrix is the story of a crew of riders matrixed by social networks, likes, and instant rewards, cortisol, work, women, adult life, and injuries. Okay. Matrix is the desire to keep quality clips for a project that will last over time in an era where everything disappears in 24 hours. We cannot disagree with that. Seriously, I don't think anybody can disagree with that. It sucks that so much stuff in BMX just gets forgotten about in a week, and that's the culture we live in as a whole society, honestly. We shillin'. We're all good, Adam. How are you? Oh, how are you saying I'm not cultured? First off, how dare you? Me saying that Matt Copeland is the most cultured person I've ever met is not saying that anyone else is not cultured. Get mad. Next up, the raw cut from the Ranch Camp Jam that went down in September of last year. This is on my YouTube channel. It's a good video, 30 minutes long. If you want an even longer video than the previous, this is the one. No music except for the very beginning of this one. And then if you need something that is super full-length video, I don't have to get mad. I stay mad. That's hilarious. But if you want an extra long video, Project X is 1 hour and 46 minutes, and it's now online for everyone to watch for free. How dope is that? My culture is not your costume, Adam. Oh, geez. Getting controversial out here. So go watch that if you haven't yet. 14 riders, 10 days, 3 countries, 1,500 miles, and 1 epic road trip. Have they released the date for Ranch Camp this year? I think they did. I don't know where it's at, but listen, Josh, don't ask me that question. Don't make me embarrass myself. I think they did, but I can't remember. Any news on Trevor's new bar's release date? Not yet. I think they're working on getting them all figured out or something. I'm not 100% sure where in the process, but the process has begun. So then we have a video also on my channel again, because there's some stuff that came out this week that is news. So there's new products from RNC BMX, these slim pedals. They're 3D slim pedals made of aluminum with a miraging steel pedal insert and titanium spindle combined. Champion BMX sells Tech Bike Co. Let's go. Have you sold that Trident yet? If you didn't, Champion BMX has a Trident that you can buy right now, and you can save 10% on it and help Jeff Mead, who also rides for Tech Bike Co. Full circle. Anyways, also some pegs that are made of, trying to find a top-down view, made of miraging steel as well, under 4 ounces, and they're 4.5 inches long, made of steel. There you go. Then we have another episode of the That Spot's History series, Dennis Anderson hosting, and it's talking about the Hollywood High 16 stair and rail setup. Check it out. Good history in here, and you can learn about That Spot's history. Episode 4. Next up, we've got a bike check from Swamp Fest with Cody Nemeth, aka High Desert. It looks like he's going with Cody Nemeth now. I'll send a surprise mail pack if someone uses my code to get the Trident. Well, there you go. Ranch Camp. Look at that. Victoria's bringing the news. Ranch Camp, September 19th and 20th. Boom. She probably has it in her calendar. So there's that. Let's get into more interview stuff. I don't know why, but the YouTube webpage crashes sometimes when I'm doing a live stream. It doesn't crash for you guys, but it crashes on my end. No, not at all. That's terrifying. Added another surprise rider to the Woodward Texas takeover. Okay. Another jam Adam's putting out there. Space City Jam, June 7th. All you need to go. Looking at you, JR. So let's keep going here. We have Presley Worley in the chat right now with a video from when I filmed his bike check. I filmed asking him some questions about BMX and about Rays and the stuff he likes to ride, the people he likes to ride with, and then filmed a bunch of riding. So it was a really fun video that I put together. I also talked to his parents in here, mom and dad, and that was cool too, to get insight from them on BMX and how they view it, because they don't have a BMX background. And then at the end, Huck and Presley ride together. They teach each other a new trick, and it was awesome. Does that steel alloy have additional resistance to oxidation/rusting? You know, I'm not sure. That is a good question that I don't know the answer to, but it is a good question. Let's find out. Does 300 miraging steel rust? Yes, it can rust, but it's more resistant to corrosion than conventional steels, especially in industrial and marine environments. Miraging steels have a corrosion resistance similar to that of standard martensitic stainless steels, whatever that means. Get out of here with those fancy science words. That's what I'm saying. No, I didn't realize that. That's cool to learn. That's what Google told me in a quick search. Then we have, for those of you who don't get enough in these weekly BMX news live streams, a full podcast that is almost 3 hours on our BMX, where they're talking about everything that happened in the entire month of April. So after that, since we've been talking about events so much here, we should probably go ahead and pull up all the events going down in the month of May, because we're in a new month. And with that, while I do this, if you did something that tagged more BMX this week, make sure you send it to me on Instagram, because Instagram kind of sucks and it's the easiest way for me to see these things. Pedalurgy, that's awesome. Pedalurgy, I like that. So Time BMX is an app. I'm using my phone right now, showing you the screen. Look, Presley, Chenga Contest 2025. It's got a social media element where you can post videos and tag the skate parks that they're in. Let's go ahead and click on Presley's video here. Is my phone's audio turned on? Good, no. And it tags Chenga. How sick is that? Yo, Adam Ortiz, his birthday is on Monday. Happy birthday, Adam Ortiz, on Monday. So there's that social media element to it. There's also a map element where it shows all the different skate parks, bike shops, BMX tracks, and pump tracks in the entire world, or at least all of them that they've been able to list so far. And you can submit your own skate park to get listed on here too. Oh, we got a jam May 31st at the Richland Skate Park in Richland, Washington. Champion BMX has a jam going on this month. Look at that. Put it in the Time app. So, the events tab. There are tons of events that go on in BMX, and this is a calendar of all of them that have been submitted here. So you can see Rumble in Richmond, not Richland. That's funny. So, with that, let's go through the events going down this month. So tomorrow we have Mid-School BMX Jam in Australia, along with Masters of Dirt in Cologne, Germany, and the Pullback and Fly Jam in Australia. So there's 2 jams in Australia going down tomorrow. And this is just what's on this app. Ranch Camp is the same weekend as Flatland Assassins. I don't think it is. They moved that to October. I don't mean to get distracted, but this is events related, so it's fine. I'm pretty sure they moved it to October. Yeah, right here. Check this out. Boom. Date update. October 10th and 11th. We shifted Battleground Round 3 to October 10th and 11th. Mark your calendars and get ready. So that's cool. That is an event that's going down later in the year. Oh, I didn't realize that I was not showing it here. Jam in Taylor, Texas, May 10th. Not in the app, JR. Get it in the app, dude, so that everybody else can see it. But there is the next jam to talk about that is May 10th. That's the International BMX Freestyle Cup in Paraguay. Then we have another Masters of Dirt in Germany, the 11th. Monster Recon Tour Round 1, Longview, Texas. JR says, I'll get it in. Wait. I'll get it in. Anyways, Recon Tour Round 1, Longview, Texas. The rumors are true. BMX industry is ready. It's official. It's back. Recon Tour is back. $4,500 pro purse at every round, presented by USA BMX Freestyle, powered by Monster Army. This is where legends are made. So if you remember the Recon Tour from the past, it's back. We have 3 or 4 events, May, June, August, and I'm not sure about if there was a 4th one, but there you go. That's going down in Longview, Texas, the 17th. Nebraska Freestyle BMX Series Round 3 is also going down in Nebraska that same day, and an event in Arizona, the Unity Ride BMX Jam, as well as Masters of Dirt in Hamburg, Germany, the same day. That is crazy. The USA BMX Digital State Series Round 3 starts May 18th and goes through the 25th. Then the Out for Dust Jam in Germany, Masters of Dirt in Dortmund is going down the 24th. Wow, they are packing these events in like every weekend. Look at that. Cologne the 3rd. Then the 11th is Stuttgart. Then the 17th is Hamburg. Then the 24th is Dortmund. That's crazy. Then the 31st, there's one. So Feast Montpelier is going down the weekend of May 28th, as well as Rumble in Richmond. That's the 31st. The Name Here Jam, this is the one that Champion BMX was talking about. That's going down the 31st of May in Washington. Then Masters of Dirt Berlin is going down in Germany the 31st. Are there more than that? I don't think so. So there's a ton of events going on in May. And if you guys can make it to any of these, you should. Show up, support your scene, support the local community. It's always a good time at a BMX jam. So there's that. Now, we're only taking the first 3 crazy locations that are submitted to pull up on the map this week. So the first 3 like super interesting exotic locations that I see in the chat, I'm going to pull up. Warsaw. What's Warsaw? Is that? I don't know where that is. Osaka, Japan. We've already done Japan. Barcelona. Chile. Ooh, I like Chile. Chile. I don't like the food. Whoops. Where'd it go? I want Chile as a country. Chile, country. Look at that. Cairo. Yo, we're going to pull up Chile, Cairo. Chile and Cairo so far. There's Chile. This is the first one that popped up. We're going to click on it. Skate Park Cuatro Esquinas. It's like a plaza set up with lights. Dang, that's sick. You could make a huge line there. New York has a Warsaw too. I think a lot of places have a Warsaw. I heard Chile didn't even invent chili. Yeah, it was Cincinnati with Skyline Chili. Let's do this one too. Just because Chile. This park looks sick too. There's a YouTube channel called Off Grid and the dude skates in Egypt. That's sick. Look at that hip. That looks nice. Little rail right in the middle, but that's okay. Park looks like fun. I hate that I love Skyline Chili. Let's try Cairo, Egypt, because that sounds cool. Cairo. Where are you at? Cairo, Egypt. Zoom out. Oh, there is one. Let's go. It's between New Cairo and Cairo. I heard Skyline ain't even good. I don't like chili, so I couldn't tell you. Dang, they got prefab skate parks all the way out in Egypt. That would be the most slippery skate park on the face of the earth, that when you fall, you just slide in sand. Holy cow, that could get painful. Is there more here? All right. Hold up. Skate Park Academy is what that was called. There's another one over here. Not quite in Cairo, but Eggy. We've been rewatching Drew Carey show, and it makes me appreciate Ohio even more than I did before. Do you only eat ribs? Yes. Yo, this park looks sweet. There's a lot of transfers and in and outs and hips everywhere. They look like they'd be the most fun kind of hips to blast too. You could hit this one on the right here and travel super far. Then hit this one on this side. And then you land and you hit another one. Park looks awesome. And then there's this side. Whoops. Give me this picture back. Yeah. There's a lot of fun to be had at this skate park. Can confirm every winking lizard trip equals ribs. I know what I like, man. I know what I like. So there you go. Pulled up 4 skate parks this time. The More BMX hashtag is on here. If you sent something into it, or if you tagged it, make sure you send it to me on Instagram. I only got a couple that I saw this week. I wanted to talk about this one. Just kidding, that one's last. Adam Ortiz sent me this one. Short session with my mini-me. She wants to enter Space City Jam now. Look at that. Flatland absolutely should enter the jam. Ninja Turtle shirt. Let's go. Love to see that. Do you got your new fit on here yet? Doesn't look... Oh, yep, right here. Wait, just kidding. I don't think that's it. On my stories. Haha, look at that. There it is. The new fit shortcut with gyro tabs. Look at that. Fire in Cairo, ribs like heaven. Is that right? Love me some Skyline, but I'm from Northern Kentucky where we've always had it. BMX news and snacks. Yeah, we're talking about food. That's okay. Everybody's got to eat, right? So, let's see. Texas has the best barbecue, not even a question. I got a spot that would rival anything, anywhere. But that is Adam's new whip. Then we got Presley posting with the BMX, or the Bruce BMX Foundation. They had their last Raise after school clinic that's been going on throughout the winter on Wednesdays. Always looks like this is a good time. I've been there while a couple of them were going on. There's a ton of people that show up. It's a cool thing. And Presley and Huck were both doing tuck no-handers. Let's go. So there's Presley tagging more BMX, ripping around. Oh, someone used Jeff's code, Brant's SSN going out. No way. Did somebody actually just buy a Tech Bike Co. frame while the news was happening? I don't believe you. So yeah, shout out to Presley. Then we have my post from the Changa contest. It's going to be a bit before I get to edit the video. I was filming all day long. I'm working my way through the Nowhere contest right now. I think I just got halfway through the I just got halfway through the over 30 class, so I have Vet Pro and Best Trick and awards left to sort through before the Nowhere BMX contest video comes out. Gonna try like hell to get it done as fast as I can. I'm gonna work on it today as much as I possibly can. Hey, thank you, Next Gen Collective. I appreciate that. Try my best. But Chenga contest was amazing. Look at this trick by Jake Calhoun. Superman seat grab, peg grab. Like, the only way to get further away from your bike in this scenario, throwing yourself backwards, is to grab both pegs. That's the only way. He's grabbing a seat and a peg right now. And yes, Stoney, he did land it. So Kevin, Zuba, and Jeff and I did a live stream Chenga recap BMX After Dark this week. I forgot to pull that up, but it's in the live tab on my channel. And we talk about this. And it's crazy that this happened the way it did, because Noah, the guy who was announcing, literally had just given Jake crap because he hadn't done anything for Best Trick yet and it had been going on. And so I didn't see Jake's reaction, but the way that it played out was Noah said that, and then immediately Jake, first try, fires out this trick. And that is crazy. He landed it beautifully, first try, didn't even have to do anything else. And had Caleb Oni not landed the trick that we're going to show here in a second, Jake would have won Best Trick, but Caleb got it. Did Jeff buy a Trident using his own code? That is a great question, and I really do want to know. Like, did the Trident actually just sell? Because that is so dope. Jeff says, I got two, I don't need another. You heard it here. So yeah, more pictures from the Chenga contest. My buddies, all kids of my friends in here, and they all rode in beginner. It's awesome. I have done a Superman rear peg grab, but never seat grab. Yeah, that is insane. So here's the trick Caleb did to win Best Trick. Double peg on the hitching post, hop up to brakeless tire tap over to fakie on a hitching post is nuts. Very worthy. And then we jumped into a dumpster. My buddy JT, gigantic no-footer. No one bought the Trident yet. There you go. Somebody did use Jeff's code, though, and gets the free gift. There you go. Sponge doing a tabletop. Sponge riding. Sponge, favorite rider in the universe, and he won the old school class. Then Aiden Reed hitting that massive box jump that's not a box jump, doing a 360. Jeff Mead, who's also in the chat right now, doing a lawnmower ice on the hitching post, pulling it perfectly first try. Trevor watching intently, making sure his sponsee makes it happen. So then we got Blake Udy, absolutely killed it. Wall ride to 180 to fakie with the immediate turnaround to feeble. Easy 180, fakie and around to the double crank flip foot jam out. So good. Little JR with the 180 whip. Then he does a crank flip T-bog. Hot damn. Crazy. Nate Powell popped his tire, and Jake Calhoun took time that he did not have to do at all to help Nate fix his tube. Jake ran and got the pump for him. It was so sick to see that. And then Jake went on to get second. Chris Reese. I was scared to watch the After Dark. Thought you guys would be in your underwear. That's not safe for YouTube. Huck Karinsky was there ripping. He got third. Blake's first run was crazy. Blake landed so many impossibly hard technical tricks that people just don't do in a contest run. And he did them first try in his run. He did a feeble to a bar spin crank flip, the helicopter. He did a rail ride to whip, which is so good. Dean going super high. Nathan Powell with the over ice to fakie. Presley in the chat. Got the knack, the foot plant, and then the Phoebes. Presley was so sick how he had his park bike for his first intro run and then his street bike for another part of his run. It was cool to see him swap bikes. Then Kevin Zuba, who's also in the chat right now, doing the double peg reverse saran wrap, kickoff, candy bar, backwards grind to saran wrap out. Real good. So with that being said, folks, Changa contest video is coming as soon as I can get it. The Nowhere contest video, it will be here as soon as I possibly can get it. I want to say thank you to everyone who donated and as well as gifted memberships. Champion BMX, Brian Lang, Adam Ortiz, Old Fat Guy BMX, as well as everybody who's here. Chris Reese, Kevin Morehouse, Kevin Zuba, so many Kevins. Champion BMX, Tim Oliver, Jeff Mead. Also the members. We got to shout out the members in the chat. Jeff Mead, Keggy, Adam Ortiz. Who else is a member? JR Hobbs is a member. Brooke was in here earlier. She's a member right now. And I appreciate everybody who jumps in here. We will see you tomorrow for another video. And next Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the next BMX news. Thank you guys. And if this intrigues you at all, BMX 30 saves you 30% on their website, and it genuinely tastes really good. So enjoy. Getting out of here. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.